Hi, this is Chris Harper, and with me is Michaela, and we're here to demonstrate an application for quad strain. This is when you have pain, cramping, tightness over the large muscles in the front of the thigh. Some causes may include overuse, dehydration, muscle strains or tears, or impact on the muscle or rapid deceleration. KT tape helps treat this condition by supporting and relaxing the involved muscles. So for this application, we're actually going to position the quad on stretch by putting the lower leg underneath the table and leaning back just a little bit. So we get that on a little bit of a stretch. We're going to take our first full piece and we're going to find the logo end of the tape and twist and tear that backing paper to create an anchor point. Okay, and being careful not to touch the adhesive, we're going to go down to the distal or far end part of that quadricep and applying that with absolutely no stretch again. From here we're going to remove the paper backing but leaving a little bit of an end to hang on to just to avoid touching that adhesive. So we're going to place this on 25% stretch, so if you stretch it all the way out and then back off about 50, another 50, and then go ahead and apply that down with that amount of stretch. Perfect. And then we're going to just release that last bit of tape and lay that down with absolutely no stretch. Okay, we're going to take our second piece of tape and create it just like we did with the first one. We're going to twist and tear that backing paper, creating an anchor end to the tape, being careful not to touch the adhesive. We're going to apply that with absolutely no stretch, rubbing that on to create a little friction and some heat to get that to adhere to the skin. Remove the paper backing, leaving a little bit of an end to hang on to. Again, applying 25% stretch to that tape as we lay that down, and then leaving that last bit of tape with absolutely no stretch. Give the whole application a good rub just to create some heat and get that to adhere well to the skin. Some helpful tips before applying this is to clean the skin very well, remove any skin oils or lotions. You can remove or trim hair before applying the tape for better adhesion, and take care with clothing. Taking clothing on and off may cause the tape to roll. Complementary treatments may include rest, ice, light stretching and massage, and use of anti-inflammatory medication such as ibuprofen. Please seek care if you have severe pain, swelling, or discoloration. For more information, see our website at kttape.com.